And good afternoon and welcome to my first wild camp on Dartmoor. Yep, I'm not going far, I'm just going up to there. I'm well loaded. I've got my chair, which I don't usually take out, but now I've got my foot box for it, I will. And I've got that new table. Because I knew I wasn't going far. It's heavy though. I've got 2 litres of water. I just thought I'll just bring, since I'm not going far, I'll just bring water from home. But yeah, so that's it. And I was just stopping to have a little tinkle. And just before, oh dear me, I got organised. A jogger appeared out of nowhere. And it's a Wednesday afternoon. And it's really, really still down here. Oh, I'll have to, I don't know if he'll show up, but I'll show you, I don't know what it is in the distance. There's a hill when the sun's just catching it. It looks really fantastic. Hang on. Yeah, I don't know if it's what it's looking like on the film, but looks pretty impressive. Anyway, like I was saying, there's no real wind at the moment. I don't know if there will be when I get up, not that high. I might perch myself right on the top. Who knows? Well, till I get there anyway. So I better crack on. Alright, decisions. Do I go that way and go straight up? Or do I go left, which goes around and up, which probably isn't as steep? That one straight up looks pretty damn steep. It's probably too much for me at the moment. So I'll probably have to go around and up. Got a grey cloud out there that let's hope it just, there's no wind, but hopefully it just sort of slowly moves away. Must be tea time. Right, from down there is where I've come from, and that's where I'm going. Oh, I'm good if I'm going to make it. It is taking me forever. Oh, dear me. Grief. I finally made it. Alright, first things first, let's get a nice cup of tea on. Cooking on meths today. Sounds like it went out. There you have it, a good old Tagger 2. Me old faithful. Tell you what, it's been so long since I put that up. I was having trouble remembering the right way to do it. But it's up. We're right at, basically it's up the top. My view. It's not hardly any breeze at the moment. I'm presuming that's west. Not going to get any spectacular sunset by the looks of it. And I don't know the name of any of these tours. Anyway, I'm on a little bit of a slope. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Now to get the rest of my stuff set up. Oh. My chair with the foot box, and I'm going to make sure I sit in it after I carried it all the way up here. My table. I'm glad it was only a short walk, I can tell you that. Right, I have a foil insulating mat, my winter sleeping mat, which is the Sea Summit. I think it's a RV value of something like 5 or 5 point something. It's one that you fill on both sides. And my winter sleeping bag, which is Go Outdoors, OEX. And it's, I think it said it's 600 fill down or something. Can't find the label says 600. Can't find it where it says what temperature rating it is. Be a label somewhere. Filling grey duck down, FP 600. Anyway, I can't find the label, it says what rating it is, but it's warm. Right, because I want a single skin tent, I always bring a Tyvek cover for my sleeping bag. And up there we have a little bowl, and if you know, you know. Oh dear, I just noticed I've got a little tear on the tent. Ah, should be right. Anyway, go off to fetch my cooking stuff, which I've left down the next level of the hill. I'll sort this out, and then I shall get the tea on. First I'm going to heat some water for another cup of tea, and then for tea I will be having some chicken and peanut chili, dehydrated meal I made myself, and to that I shall add some instant noodles with a bit of sesame oil, and I have some chili flakes if I feel it needs spicing up. And I am getting, probably colour's not coming up very well, I'm hopefully getting a nice sunset on the other camera, but it's very orange, it's lovely, and thank goodness there's hardly any wind and it's not raining. It can rain when I'm sleeping, that's no problem, as long as it stops by the time we get up in the morning. Right, we just might watch the last of this. Today is October the 13th. And this day in 1972 was the day my mother died. I was 10 at the time. And it's nice to take some time out just to remember. Right, change the subject. This is a new pot stand I've got from Lixador. It's meant to be titanium. It's very light, very flexible. But what I discovered was it's a bit big for my smaller pot, which is a bit of a pain. I suppose I could squeeze it together somehow or something. I don't know, I think I've got some spare tent pegs, I could probably use those actually. yeah, so like I said, it's light, it's flexible, but to me personally, I just think it's just a little too bit wonky for my liking. I like my cookware to be nice and stable. So was it worth saving those few grams? Don't know. I might do if I'm doing a long hike, but not for just an overnight thing. Anyway, I'm going to put my coat on, it's getting a bit chilly. Right, while I'm waiting for that to cook, I just went and put my merino long sleeve top on from Aldi underneath me other t-shirt, and then me little puffy jacket that obviously synthetic that I got from Asda, and it's surprisingly warm, that is. And I've got my woolly hat on, or my sleeping fleece hat. I have a particular hat that I like to wear to sleep in. It does up under my chin, so it doesn't come off during the night. And then my coat's back on over the top. It's actually quite chilly. I've got some leggings there, and I actually bought me little down booties as well. Like I come prepared like a full winter camp, even though it's October and I think it reached something like 17 degrees today. But the temperature's dropping as the sun goes down. So I came up with my full winter kit. I mean, I didn't walk far today, but my bag was heavy. I mean, with the chair and the table. You know, that's between the chair and the table's another nearly 2 kilos. And I had 2 litres of water. So that's another 2 kilos. So it was a fairly heavy pack load. And I got a new backpack. I got it from Lidl. I think it was 25 quid or 27 quid or something like that. So I don't know how long that will last for, but you know, I don't go that often. So, and that only, it's a 70 litre, and it does weigh less than a kilo, which is pretty impressive, really. I mean, my other backpack that's like 70 kilo weighs 1.4 kilos. So, you know, it's not, and it's the side pockets sort of concertina out. So I actually was able to fit 2 1 litre bottles of water in one of the side pockets. And the other one I had, I just put my tent pegs in and my waterproof trousers and my light, and yeah, so far it doesn't seem too bad. And I lined it with, I had one of those survival bags, you know, those plastic orange things. When my son was in the Scouts, he had to have a bivvy sort of survival bag, and I got that. I never use it for that thing. I've got mylar bags that I always take out with me, even in summer, as an emergency warmth thing. So, you know, like if I ever got really cold, I've got some mylar blankets and a mylar bivvy bag. But one thing I didn't bring was the little, you know, the hot hands. I forgot those, but I should be right. I don't think it's going to get that cold. And yeah, so when I've had this sitting around in like I've got a shed now to put my camping stuff in, and I'm slowly sorting through stuff, and I've got this bag and it's floating around. I think, what the heck am I going to do with that? And I thought, stuff it, I'm going to use it as a pack liner. So I put it in, and I've chopped about a foot off, at least a foot, maybe a foot and a half off the top of it, and it lines the inside of my pack. So that'll do. You know, I always keep my sleeping bag in a dry bag, stuff sack. That's quite important. But the other stuff, you don't have to worry so much about it, you know. You know, because then, you know, if it rained, obviously I've put the rain cover on the pack as well. Not that they're particularly great, but yeah. So I've done that. So I didn't even bother weighing me pack this time. I mean, my scales are, I don't know if you've picked that up, but there's a few little lights over there. There's a road over there, I think. See, there's a little red flashing light down there. I wonder if someone's camping down there. Anyway, what was I going to say? Yeah. So yeah, I have the scales are set up in the shed, but I just, you know, I mean, I couldn't be bothered going and unlocking the shed, and it's not really coming out very orange, but it was really orange, the sky. Yeah, unlocking the shed and hanging it up to find out how much it weighs. It'd be heavier than my last time I went out. I think I was at 12 kilos. So I'm reckoning this one will be probably 15, 16 kilos. But yeah, like I said, I didn't have to walk far. And I planned that because I knew I'm so unfit. Rambling on, now let's check my dinner. Yep, tent pegs are good. Time for me evening cup of tea. Pitch black out now. Right, well, as soon as my tea's made, I'm gonna get into my tent and into my sleeping bag. My legs and feet are getting a bit cold. It's getting a bit chilly actually. But yeah, from now on it'll be, I'll be bringing out a gas burner, I think. Although, you know, most times you don't mind waiting, but this time of night you just want hot water fast. And yeah. Ooh. At least I've got internet up here, so I oh, and for those that partake, there's actually a Pokemon stop at the top of this hill. And since I don't have any where I live, it's quite handy. But I don't think you'll pick up anything. Nah, there's a few lights down there because it's obviously the town. And ooh, yeah, I'm getting cold. I need this water to hurry up and boil. I think it's running out of gas. I see steam. I need to get my torch in there. And for a little treat, I have some Fox's crunchy green biscuits. That was my cup of tea. Lovely. Right, I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. I think it's moving across this way. Oh, it's about 7, just after 7. I did not sleep at all last night. Very unlikely. If I nodded off for half an hour, maybe. Don't know why. But I do know I've got a really sore back. I'll have to take some ibuprofen. I didn't bring a stick-on heat pad. But, wow. It was a bad night's sleep. And I thought that the summit mat was, when I first got it, was meant to be really comfortable, but I don't know. It could be just nothing could be comfortable anymore, but I can't go through another night with this kind of back pain, that's for sure. Right, I'm going to get some water on. The wind's changed direction from last night as well. Just realised I probably should have done a little panoramic for you. You know, when you come across those bushes that are covered in spider webs, it looks like the world's covered in spider webs. Right, I wasn't going to, but I always bring some, but I'm going to make them up. These are some dehydrated eggs that I did myself. I shall add, I've got some onion flakes there, not that I've made but came from a jar, and some hard cheese that you know, that hard cheese you can buy, not the refrigerated stuff. A bit of salt and pepper, maybe a dash of sesame oil, seed oil. It seems to give everything a very nice flavour. I shall make these up once the water's poured for my cup of tea. Oh, I want to know where you've been and where the hell do you think you're going? Eh? Yuck. Right, let's see how these turn out. I have reconstituted them at home, I think, and they weren't too bad. Right, it's nearly done. I have to keep stirring it now so it doesn't stick to the bottom too much. I need two hands to do that because I need to hold it steady with the other hand. I just added a little bit more water and a bit of cheese. So we should just stir that up a bit more and try it. The slug is getting closer. He's moved, what, good 2 feet since I last filmed him. And yeah, anyway, back to me eggs. Let's watch the sun hitting the fog. They were okay. Yeah, probably could have done with some ketchup on them maybe. Obviously not as nice as fresh eggs. But anyway, another thing I experiment. Right, somehow I've taken a couple of ibuprofen, so in fact it's not as bad as it was. And then I'm going to start packing up. But I've got to keep an eye on this slug. Ugh. Right, that's me done. And I suppose it's a bit bumpy. Oh look, matchstick there. Oh. Right, old Claggy has come in. Luckily I've got a straightforward path back. Yeah. So when oh, look, there's that slug. It's getting there, isn't he? Well, I think I'll breathe him down. Okay, we have some big old cows with horns with calves. So I'm not too keen on trying to pass them. But let's see if I can make some noise and walk past. So far they've ignored me. That's good. Maybe these ones are used to people. There's a final shot. It's all clear now. It's a nice area. Good location to come back and explore even during the day. I might be able to follow that little river down for a bit. There's plenty of other tools around here. Yeah, and there's a car park. Yeah, so this will be my final goodbye.